2021 Phoenix Media Day. We did not have a 2020 Media Day due to COVID. I think everybody's probably glad we're not dealing so much with COVID. We hope we continue to follow that pattern. Coach Blevins, would you like to open us up here with just some general comments as you head into final workouts for the season?
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't want to do any kind of COVID stuff either. Hopefully it's all cleared up and we can just go play football. We've had a great summer. It's kind of different this summer than last summer because last summer you had every kid every day just because there was nothing else to do. And now we had kids gone on youth camp and get to go on vacation. But right now we're in senior-led workouts. We had a hard workout today. Our seniors are really responding, making our younger kids buy in. And, our main goal, we want to be a district champions and then move on to state.
Coach, you're in your third season now. The first season is always kind of a feeling out process. Guys learning about you learning about them. The second year, there's a little bit more consistency. I think probably this year, especially due to COVID, last year, this is your first full year to kind of put the whole layer on your program. Can you kind of distinguish this year from the previous 2 years in terms of your preparation?
Right. First year was just more just introducing myself, getting to know the guys, how they work. It's really they were sophomores and freshmen, and now it's even last year. It's like they know how I work, I know how they work, and we just wanted to make sure we're the most physical football team.
Grayson, you've been around this program. I know you have for three different coaches, I guess. What about this year and the comfort level that you're experiencing having that continuity?
Well, it's definitely a lot different, like being a sophomore to being a senior, like knowing like how the game plays, all that. But it should just really just work out in just the terms of us just being better this year and just going for state.
Turn over to Mike. This last year ended really kind of tough for you guys. Had a heartbreaker there at the end, and it's one of those where that quarterfinal bugaboo. I know a lot is said about it and everything, and coaches said the goal of this program is to break through this. What do you see so far with this group that you like and you really feel good about?
Really just everybody's been working really hard. I have trust in all my teammates that we can make it far. I believe that they trust in me and the rest of the seniors. They're really buying into what we're trying to do. And then, we've just been working really hard.
Eric, you've been a performer there at the backfield, had an exceptional 2020 season. I know, Coach talked about you at one point last year. He said you're a sophomore, but you're running like a senior, ready to be looked at by some D1 teams and stuff. What have you done for yourself getting ready for an even bigger year, knowing that there's a lot of reputation on your shoulders at this point?
I pushed myself through the workouts and stuff,
Okay. What was that? I didn't quite hear you.
I pushed myself through the workouts,
Okay.
Come on, right.
Been healthy and everything. No issues there, huh? What do you like about this offense? A few new pieces, and a few familiar guys in the lineup. How would you assess the offense at this point through all your workouts so far? What's your thoughts about how the offense has looked?
Okay. I don't know.
Coach, you were kind
Yeah,
of jumping on him.
we've gone team camp, we've got some 7-on-7, but it was really hard for us to go a full 7-on-7. We went to a tournament, and almost every starter we had on offense was gone. But offensively, I mean, everybody knows we're going to run the ball with, throw a couple passes, try to swing out, get Bryson involved. But, I really like how competitive we are. We have a really competitive group. If it's a small drill and there's a competition, we're all in. It is very competitive, and that's a lot different than I was when I first got here. We were just learning each other, really wasn't had a really competitive group, but the group we have now, offensive and defensive, special teams, we're super competitive. We all just want to win.
Ryland, you want to add to that? What have you seen that you like in terms of development?
We're missing all those players in that 7-on-7 tournament. We had a bunch have to step up, and for most part, I thought we gave enough effort. We gave good effort, but we still have things we need to work on. We're still developing, but we'll have it down by the time the season comes around, and we should be really good.
Going through what you did with COVID last year, and you didn't answer this first from an individual standpoint. How is having a full off-season and preseason benefited you most?
Well, during off season last summer, I'd be just sitting at home, not working out. I'd go do some workouts, but they wouldn't be as intense as the ones we do at the school. And I don't know, just being able to come here every day and work out, run, it's definitely going to help me a lot better than it did last summer.
Okay. Eric, how has, particularly last year, since it's fresh on y'all's minds, but you're 2 years so far. How have those teams and being around those guys made you a better player? What about the chemistry between the guys up front? I mean, especially this year, you guys have got some experience, some very good experience coming back, and the linemen are always a running back's best friend. Talk about that relationship.
Well, I don't know.
He's nervous. He don't like to talk to nobody. I force him to do this stuff.
Well, okay, I'm gonna throw an easy one out here because we've had some fun with this morning. Who's your biggest cheerleader in the stands on Friday night?
Coach Blevins.
Probably my wife.
Okay, elaborate on that. That's an interesting one.
For him, it's just we bring him to church here sometimes with we have a relationship with him and his brother, even outside of just coaching football, being their coach. So if these boys need anything, they call Rachel. And his brother was at work for a story last weekend, and he needed some food, couldn't leave his job. So we're in the middle of Tulsa. We drive back to bring him food so her baby can make sure he eats. And so I would definitely say, when you asked that question, I was like, Rachel.
Okay. Mike, same question. How is these previous years that you spent on varsity, how have those guys made you a better player? Or, talk about a specific player or coach that's helped you in particular.
Really, me and Brayson, every day at Summer Pride, we always work out together, push each other to do more weight, to get a faster time, so always pushing each other. And, really all of our coaches push us to be the best that we can and just try to make us the best player that we can possibly be.
Brayson, I'm guessing maybe he set you up for that one, but same answer, turn it to him?
Yeah, he always pushes me like the rest of my teammates. Like, we're always in the work, like in the gym, Like we just be going crazy in there with some little baby. We be going crazy.
Looking at the schedule, what's going to be a defining game in your mind, Grayson?
Bodo. Bodo.
Absolutely.
Mark it down.
Okay. Anything here in non-district that you guys want to accomplish and be at before you go into district?
I mean, we just want to prove that we're just the best team in the state. I mean, we're just going for it all this year. We're just leaving everything on the field, especially us seniors.
Okay. And I ask you this question, that I've asked a couple others. Who is your biggest cheerleader?
I would say my dad. My dad is everywhere. He's at all my games, front, standing up. It's in the winter. He's in shorts. Like, the man does everything.
I can attest. I see his likes and his shares on Facebook and Twitter, so that's definitely so. Coach, as you look ahead, at the schedule and such, and obviously Poto is the team that has kind of dominated at the top. Everybody shoots for them. Looking at the schedule, kind of size this up as we close.
I'm looking at the schedule. We've got a tough schedule. I mean, Tulsa Rogers have got better. Shakota's going to probably be ranked in the top 10 in 3A. Oologah is ginormous up front. So our first 3 non-district games are going to be tough. And then you open up district, and they have a bye week before us. So they'll be practicing for us for 2 weeks. And then we go to Broken Bow. The good thing is that's all at home, both of those games. So we don't have to go to Poto or Broken Bow this year. But our district is always tough. We're going to have to play physical football, win the turnover battle. And that's what every time we break out to run on the field, be the most physical football team, win the turnover battle. Because I think if we do those 2 things, we're a hard team to beat.
Well, best of luck to the 2021 Hilldale Hornets. Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.